Ever thought about being a pilot or joining the airlines? There's a flight school in Addison that'll get you there on an accelerated timeline. We're here at Thrust Flight School, so tell me a little bit about what your program is.
Sure. So what we do is we train people that want to go to the airlines. So we train both pilots, mechanics, and flight dispatchers.
Okay, nice. And what really sets you guys apart from other flight schools in the area?
I think a lot of it is kind of in the details. So one thing that we do is we fly all brand new air-conditioned aircraft. So you would think that air-conditioned aircraft wouldn't really be that big of a deal, but in this space it's very, very rare to have air-conditioned aircraft, and in Texas we certainly need that. And I think the other thing that we do is we get people through this program very, very quickly. So people that come in the door generally have never flown in a small airplane before. They're going to be through this program in about 10 to 12 months.
Wow, that is so fast. My husband went through a flight school and it took him years to build his hours. So what does that do for people getting them through this program so quickly?
Well, what it does is it allows them to get to their career really, really quickly. So generally what happens, they'll come and they'll spend that 10 to 12 months with us, and then we like to hire as many folks as we can as flight instructors to come and teach our students, because we know that they've been through a really, really great program. And then they build that flight time for about another year, and then they're off to the airline. So they're off making great money in what is a really, really short period of time.
Nice. And this is great for people who have never even got into a small airplane, never taken the wheel before, right?
Yeah, never have even considered being a pilot. I think it really is such a great career, especially considered when you're considering maybe a traditional four-year brick and mortar school. I mean, the return on investment is just so much better, and the lifestyle is pretty great too.
It is. So tell me a little bit about how many students you guys have, how many airplanes you have.
Sure. So we have 4 different campuses. So we have the campus here at the Addison Airport. We have one in Sherman-Denison. We have another one in Conroe near Houston. And then we also have one in Mesa, Arizona in the Phoenix area. We put about 400 people through our program every single year between our A&P or airframe and power plant mechanic program and our flight program.
Okay. And when people are going through this program, how many days are they flying in the classroom?
So people are generally flying 5, 6, sometimes even 7 days a week. They're in the classroom 5 days a week. So it is very much an accelerated situation. We tell everybody that comes in here, this is a full-time job, right? So in fact, people that come aren't even allowed to have a job here because this needs to be their sole focus here.
Okay. So what are the qualifications or expectations to join the program?
So really, just be in good health, I think, is kind of number one. You have to pass an FAA medical in order to fly here. And then I think just a good attitude, and a love for flying certainly doesn't hurt.
This was so much fun, and I loved getting the chance to actually be able to fly. If you want to find out more about Thrust Flight School, just head to our website, cw33.com.